It is the homemade broadcast. It is episode 591. My name's Will Kuncz. This is on a Hummel.
Good day.
Hey.
I'm not okay.
Yeah.
I'm battered and bruised.
Yeah.
My legs hurt. I work my legs out now about once every 5 weeks.
That's
and
not
then no, it's not good at all. And then every time I do it, I go, this is why I don't do it.
Because it hurts.
Because it hurts. And
freaking hurts.
The problem is that I'm in a bad cycle right now where I actually just need to do it more frequently, and my body will adapt and adjust.
Right.
That I do a leg workout like I used to do back when I was doing legs 3 times a week. And I need to stop doing that. So I'm having trouble walking. And then to add insult to injury, yesterday I was brutally mauled by a white belt on the mat.
Oh no.
And for those that do jiu-jitsu, they always tell you white belts are the most dangerous. You think it's a black belt, right? You're like, oh, it's a black belt. It's like, actually, no, it's a white belt, because white belts, they don't know what's going on with your body or their body. So you're way more likely to catch a stray knee, get poked in the eye. This guy almost busted my ankle doing something dumb, just exploding out of something. I'm like, did you not see my legs were crisscross applesauce around your head and you just wanted to break free? So anyways, my legs busted. He felt really bad, which made me feel good.
Yeah.
I was this close to crying.
No, good. You didn't cry.
I was like, don't be a B, don't be a P. Don't be a B, don't be a P. And he's like, are you okay? And I just go, like, give me a moment. And I was able to walk myself back off the ledge and then continue on, which I shouldn't have done. Adrenaline was pumping.
Oh, you still continued to fight?
Yeah. I took about a minute break, and then I'm like, okay, I'm fine. And then, you don't really feel it. You feel the initial pain, but then it kind of subsides, and you're like, I'm all right. And then that night, it started to lock up.
Yeah.
So I'm walking around. Thank you, Will, with a nice sleeve. You can't really see my socks are green.
It's so damaged and hurt. You can't even see it on camera.
Yeah.
It's totally disappeared.
It's disintegrating. So, but other than that, things are great. Things are good.
Good. Yeah, me too. You said, do you have an ankle brace? And I was like, that's funny. I do have an ankle brace because I'm gearing up for a garage sale this weekend. The whole community that I live in is doing one of those community garage sales. And that's one of the things that I found that I'm selling in the garage sale.
Okay.
Yeah.
How much are you selling that for? 25 cents?
$1 maybe. I was hoping maybe get $1. Inflation.
My dad loved to do garage sales, and I hated them.
Yeah.
Just get rid of it. And maybe you do make $50, maybe make $100. Maybe you got some big pieces to sell fine, but like little things like that, but I get it. It's like a whole community thing, so that's kind of cool. So people will be there. It's not like just your stuff.
If somebody says, if I put $1 on it, and they're like, how about 50 cents? I'll be like, I don't have change, so just take it. It's totally fine. If I could get $1, great. But if it's anything under than that, I'm not messing with change in 2025. I'm just not doing it. So I don't even know how many people are going to have cash I guess they'll bring cash if you're going to a garage sale.
What are the type of people that go to a garage sale in 2025?
I don't know. I would like to be one of those people, because sometimes, especially like estate sales, you can find good stuff for, pretty good, reasonable price. And I am cheap. So that's an advantage for me.
You are an interesting breed. You like thrifting.
Yeah.
You like flipping clothing or like buying things and being like, ooh, I could sell this. Yeah. But like you said, it's a pain in the caboose because you have to like take pictures of it and post it and maybe answer people's dumb questions about a shirt you bought for $12 that you're trying to roll over for 40 or something. So I don't know. It seems like almost like not a full-time job, but a part-time job.
It definitely is. Yeah, it definitely is. In fact, it's been so much of it that I stopped doing it. It's just
you just kept the clothes.
I have them. They're still listed. I just haven't obtained any new items to put online. But there was one. My dad's, getting rid. He's going to come drop stuff off at our house to get rid of for him. and he's had a bunch of hats, and he's got like this Rays hat, Tampa Bay Rays hat, that has the original logo on it. It's like vintage from the 90s, brand new. He like never wore it. He just had it in his closet. So that I took and put online. And the Facebook Marketplace is just that's one of the worst places to be, because I just get the message you get most frequently on Facebook Marketplace is this still available? Because it's one of those default messages. And I always say, yes, it is. Are you interested? No response. It's an epidemic. It's an epidemic.
Yeah.
I saw like Reddit threads about it. Like, it is a thing that people just, and maybe it's just like they fat fingered it and accidentally sent a message they didn't mean to.
Or they go, nah, I don't want it.
Oh, it is? Never mind.
It's exactly
Okay.
like dating. Hey, are you available? I am available. No, I don't want it.
Ghosted.
Yeah, no thanks. Actually, on second thought, I actually had a wonderful experience on Facebook Marketplace. I've only had one.
Yeah.
Took me about 9 months to sell the thing.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was...
What was the item?
I don't want to say.
Oh.
And it's not for the reason that it's not like a sex toy.
I figured. I didn't think it was
okay. It was a gift that someone gave me.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
And I don't want it. Yeah. So I was finally got a bite that seemed legit, but then also didn't seem legit. And I remember I was meant to meet this woman at like 7 p.m. at in like a Chipotle parking lot. And I told my boyfriend, I said, hey, bring your gun.
Yeah.
Bring your gun. And this adorable little Hispanic woman pops out and she's like, I'll take this item. She goes, here's the money. It was like in a bank, like sleeve.
Yeah.
Not an envelope, but you know what I mean? A little sleeve.
Uh-huh.
And she's like, you can count it. I counted it. And I go, do you want to open the box? She goes, no. See you guys later. Bye. And I was like, it was literally a 90-second interaction. Walked away with $245 in my pocket.
Nice.
From a gift. That's just free money. You know what I mean?
That's great.
I was just like, I love Facebook Marketplace. Awesome.
I will say, as far as the interactions I've had buying and selling, when you eventually get to the sale, it always goes good. I've never had like a bad experience when you're in the process. I've had a lot of bad experiences from sketchy people that message, but never follow up.
It's just, once it makes it to the final stage, it's always like good.
It's been good, which gives me hope for, humanity as a whole.
Yeah. It is a proxy for how we're doing as a species.
Yeah.
How are people acting on Facebook Marketplace?
Yeah. And pretty good, I gotta say. One guy was like, if you keep the hat till Friday and deliver it to me, I'll give you 30. I have it listed for $25. So he says, I'll give you 35. There's something about delivering. Number one, you could be walking into some sort of trap where you're going to be harmed, but also you're kind of like a go boy for him. It just feels disrespectful. Like, you're gonna give me $10 to, where do you live? He's probably like Venice.
He didn't tell you?
Or something. Oh, he didn't say. But I said no. I'm not. I work. I can't just.
Yeah.
I mean, I could, but
sure.
I'm not doing that because it just feels like you're kind of
a beta.
Yeah, like delivering.
Like, I'll do it. Sure. Where do you live? $10 extra. Oh man, that makes my day. No, it doesn't.
Yeah,
we got money now. Not really, but more than we did this time last year. That's for sure. At least I'll speak for myself.
Yeah. So he said, all right, I'll try to find a ride.
Yeah,
to come get the hat.
Awkward.
Yeah. So, but yeah, anyway, it's been good. Well, I'm glad your ankle is on the mend.
Yeah, it's fine. It's just, it's annoying.
Have you ever been on an e-bike? I wanted to bring this up quickly.
I have, not for anything. Bubba had some e-bikes and we would play with them sometimes.
They are fun.
Mm-hmm.
I will say that, but they are crazy dangerous.
Oh yeah.
As far as like people driving them like a bicycle, those things cook, man. They go like fast, like 30, 35 miles an hour.
Yeah. Are you talking about when people are just zooming past you on the Pinellas Trail?
Well, no.
And you're like, I have some people that they're legit have a motorbike. I'm like, that's a motorcycle.
Yeah, you can't do that. You're not supposed to.
I know, but it has like a gas motor. I'm like, you need to be on the road, sir.
Yeah. And I'm sorry, like, I know it's dangerous to ride your bike in the road. And I get riding your bike on the sidewalk, but if you're just a basic like bicycle safety, like taking responsibility for your own life, you should be driving with traffic. Okay. Because, if I see somebody, if I'm looking to make a right-hand turn, for example, which I was the other day, and I see a bicycle coming with traffic, okay, I can wait, let him cross the intersection and then go because he's going with traffic.
Right. Versus the other way.
And sometimes if you're on a regular bicycle that you're pedaling, you're going slow enough because you always do. Okay, I'm checking here. And then obviously you're going to check here just in case there's a bicycle.
Yep.
I had a guy on an e-bike that was coming against traffic. I was making a right-hand turn. I'm looking this way. And I turned real quick. And this guy's on me like so fast. And I had to zoom. And then he hit his brakes and, of course, did that. You're not paying attention. He's wearing a Punisher T-shirt, which bugged me just on its face.
Yeah.
And you're not paying attention, yelling at me. And I'm like, can you take responsibility for your life? Do you understand how dangerous this is? This moment in your life? Like, you almost died. I almost killed you. You almost killed yourself.
That's how I'd pitch it to the judge.
Because he's coming. He's like I said, he's cooking. He's going so fast
and he's
on the sidewalk, the other way of traffic.
Yes.
And I see just so many stories on, Bay News 9, Ion TB, e-bike involved in a crash. And I guarantee you it's all people doing that, riding against traffic, full speed on an e-bike.
Yeah. No, it's terrible. And they don't care about their own lives.
The human reaction time, you don't have it in you.
I see what you're saying. I see the analogy you're making. And Will, I agree with you.
Thank you.
This is what you're saying. Will is saying that these e-bikes really don't belong on, like, say, the Pinellas Trail where regular manual powered bikes belong because they're too dangerous.
No,
but they also can't. Let me speak for you.
Sorry.
They also don't belong on the road because they're not cars either. And this is exactly why trans people need their own category.
That is not what I mean.
Because I completely agree, because they're not women and they're men, but they're also a little different there. So they need their own category. We need our own e-bike trail path where it's not on the road and it's not on a bike trail. It's its own thing.
You transition.
I agree.
Transition to a new road that's just your own.
Yep, it's just for you, where other e-bikes can play and frolic with each other, and if they want to identify as bikes, they can. If they want to identify as motorcycles, they can, as long as they stay in their designated path. And I agree with you.
I actually don't. I agree too.
Thank you.
That is what I'm saying, I guess.
Right.
But no, I think you should be able to ride them, but you should be cognizant of, like, you need to follow the traffic signals, number one, and you need to go with the direction of traffic.
Yeah.
Just for your own safety, man, you're going to let the drivers in the Tampa Bay area determine if you get home, you're going to go to the Circle K and get beer. You're probably drunk if you're on an e-bike anyways, which good. I mean, I get it. At least you're not driving a car, but you have to follow the rules of the road. And that's just stop at red lights, don't drive the opposite way, and don't go
and use your
speed.
Own bathrooms.
Yeah, sure.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
don't be in the women's bathroom.
That's right.
You need to be in your own bathroom.
E-bikes only bathroom. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I was so initially, Julie was in the car with me and she goes, well, he's right. I go, no, he's not right. I'm right. He shouldn't have been. And I proceed to tell her about going with, technically on its surface.
No, he's not right. I'm right. Kuncz.
I was paying attention. I was paying attention to the traffic coming. So it's not that I wasn't paying attention. And I did see him in time and managed to speed up and accelerate before he had to slam on his brakes.
Mm-hmm.
But you're not giving me you're giving me way too much credit as a driver to be driving that recklessly. I am a pretty good driver, I gotta say, but the idea of yelling at me when you almost offed yourself to a Volvo SUV, what a way to go.
Yeah, he'd rather be right than be like alive, it seems. You know what I mean? It's like,
not.
It's your fault because you hit me. It's like, yeah, but you don't care about your own life and you're doing dumb stuff.
I mean, would the insurance company settle with them? Yes, but he would probably get the 10 grand and go on his way.
I mean, depends how bad the damage was.
I don't know. Like, that would be a case I would happily take to court.
Of course.
And say that, no, I was not in the wrong. I'm totally confident that I was not wrong in this scenario.
I don't think you're wrong, but I mean, there's like an argument where like you need to be alert and aware of all of your surroundings at all times.
I was. So, I mean, luckily it didn't lead to, in fact, I was so much that it didn't lead to a incident.
Yeah.
Aside from him yelling at me in a stupid Punisher t-shirt as a 55-year-old man, drunk man on an e-bike, was wont to do. But I don't know, man, these e-bikes, I'm terrified for people. It's scary as a driver too. Now I'm like extra, now that I had a close run and a close call,
like super vigilant.
Now I'm like paranoid.
Yeah, I don't blame
is there
you.
an e-bike there? Am I sure I'm good here? Now I'm going to hesitate. Now they're beep, beep, go. And then it's just going to be colossal cluster. So I don't know. Anyway, if you ride an e-bike, go to hell.
I can get behind that.
I'm just kidding. 813-693-2124. HMBradio.com is the website. thehomemade.broadcast@gmail.com. Email me. You get one of these cool stickers. I'll send that out to you free of charge. And Anna and I wrote on the back. So you can get some of that if you want. thehomemade.broadcast@gmail.com or text us 813-693-2124. Send me a good mailing address and I'll get those out to you. We do have a Substack where we do extra time that's not available on the regular podcast feed or the Radio St. Pete. Obviously, we love Radio St. Pete, but we got to say goodbye to him after a half an hour. So we do it extra time over there. So hmbradio.substack.com. Go subscribe. And it's free. They have a free option, or there is a paid version if you'd like to support the show. That's always real nice, and we appreciate that. And some of you do that, and we thank you very much for doing that.
Happy holidays, Will.
It's yeah.
As far as Will's concerned, it's the holidays after Labor Day.
Yep.
And can I just peel the curtain back a little bit?
Sure.
You said you're suffering from a lot of different ailments, whether it's bad immune system, rheumatoid arthritis, psoriasis, digestive issues, AIDS, whatever the case may be. Things he thinks he can fix with a diet adjustment.
Maybe.
You told me that you were interested in the paleo diet.
That's right.
Lots of nuts, lots of seeds. I'm assuming lean meats.
Grass-fed lean meat.
You can eat veggies, right? It's not carnivore.
Some you can. I mean, I've done very little research into this, but it's a lot of like shellfish, no dairy.
No dairy.
Man, that stinks. No butter, no cheese, no yogurt. That's really unfortunate.
Yeah. And you said like, you said, I want to try this. Like maybe this can transform my life, help me lose weight. And that was probably last week sometime. And so I walk into your house today, I go, hey, like, did you start your paleo diet? And you go, no. I'm like, what?
Not yet.
You're like, well, the holidays are coming up. I'm like, you're waiting 2+ months to get to feel like a decent human being because you're gonna mess it up during Thanksgiving.
Yeah. And Christmas and New Year.
and all the parties in between.
Yeah. And all the food in between. And it's just, listen, I know I want to feel better, but I also want to eat candy.
Yeah.
And I think the want and the will to eat candy during this time, it's like, the end of the year is you made it, brother or sister. Like you should enjoy yourself a little bit, blow off some steam, kind of work kind of goes off to the side. You want to have a good, fun time with your friends and family. And I like that. And I feel like I've earned it after putting in a long year of work, Still eating pretty bad, but it's pretty good too, trying.
You started going back to the gym this year.
Yeah, started going back to the gym, but now it's like time to put it away and enjoy.
No gym for 2 months?
Well, I'll go to the gym.
Oh.
I haven't gone this week at all, but
There's
I
still
wasn't
time.
feeling well. Yeah, I wasn't feeling well. I'm feeling better now, so maybe I'll just start again on Monday, or maybe I'll go tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see. But I'm not going to pass up an opportunity to have some eggnog, and I'm not going to pass up the opportunity to have, what else do you have? A candy and cookies, pies. Yeah. There's just so much good food around in the last few months of the year that I'm not going to limit myself. I'd rather feel terrible and eat that stuff
than feel like you missed out.
Yeah.
Can't you be paleo except for like the exception of the holiday?
Yeah, but I feel like, and maybe it's the wrong way to think about it.
You're an all or nothing kind of guy.
Yeah, it's like,
can't be that way.
Is it just going to mess it up? Like, are you on your body's like, oh, good. This is great. And then you just have a piece of pumpkin pie and then you're just,
no, that's a terrible way to think of it. To think that you're never going to have like ice cream again.
Yeah.
Or something, or anything with dairy. So no cakes, no baked goods. That's ridiculous. You can't live like that. Yeah. I think you should strive to be like 80% paleo and then have some fun on the side. I think that's fine. I think any improvement, anything north of 0, maybe not that you're doing what you're doing so bad now. It seems like you're doing pretty good, but
yeah,
I don't know.
I'm trying, but I'm also
not.
I could be doing more. I will say that. But yeah, it's the holidays. And next week we got to figure out what we're going to do next week because we're not going to be here
the whole week.
Well, I guess we could do a show Monday or Tuesday.
Wait, where are you going?
We're going to Side Splitters to see Zach Townsend.
Oh yeah,
on Wednesday.
Freak yeah, next Wednesday. Oh my god, thank you for reminding me. I completely forgot.
Yeah, so I don't think we're going to be here Wednesday, so I have to do something like pre-record something for next week.
Yeah, we'll sort it out.
But yeah, it's like I'm leaving town for like the travel time, real vacation start now, pretty much going up to Wisconsin for Halloween to visit my fiance's brother and like spend Halloween kind of in a cold Midwestern place. Seems intriguing for some reason.
Seems spooky.
Yeah, we're gonna carve pumpkins and it's gonna be cold outside and should be fun. But then it's just gonna be like nonstop travel through the holidays.
You and you're traveling. Well, I guess I will be too this break.
And going all the way through to 2026, really until my wedding date, concluding with some sort of honeymoon that we decide to do. There's a trips in between there too.
Really?
Yeah.
Like bachelor party?
I'm doing
I'm
doing a cruise.
You are.
I booked the cruise. Yeah.
Who's coming? Just you?
It might be just me. No, there's a few. I got 2 buddies who have confirmed. A lot of people have said I can't do that.
Really?
Yeah, which is fine.
Can I guess the cruise line?
Yes.
Please tell me it's not Carnival.
No.
Thank you, God.
No.
You deserve better than that. You're better than that. Like Royal Caribbean or something?
Yeah, I got the Royal Caribbean.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah. So it should be nice.
Okay, when is that happening?
December. It's like a few days before Christmas. So it's going to be great. So I'm leaving.
December?
Yeah, December. This December. What's wrong with that?
I feel like it's Christmas time.
It's the weekend before Christmas. It's going to be Christmas themed. I already have an outfit picked out.
Okay, maybe that's fine.
For Christmas. I found a 2-piece suit that is like shorts and like a button down, and it's got like it's Jamaican colors and has marijuana leaves all over it. And I'm gonna wear that, and then I found this they make dreadlock Santa hats, and I'm gonna get a dreadlock Santa hat.
Will, stop. Yeah. Stop right there.
Uh-huh.
You are one step away from blackface.
Well, I'm not going to do.
You are one step away.
Well, Santa's
with
white.
The dreads.
I'm sorry, but let's be honest.
Will.
Santa Claus is white.
Yeah, but he doesn't have dreads.
Well,
That's appropriation, Will.
He does when he's, going down to the islands before Christmas. One last Christmas hurrah before he's got to go to work. He's gonna smoke some doobs. He's gonna drink some beer. He's gonna play some blackjack.
I don't want to see you on Daily Mail, buddy.
I think it's okay. I feel like it's okay.
Okay.
I mean, listen.
You might get drunk all of a sudden. A charcoal mask comes out.
We're gonna
I'm
find out.
What?
No.
What's going on?
No. There will be. I know you can't do that.
Suddenly you start talking differently.
Listen, I think if it was,
man, come on.
If this was 2018, I might be like, yeah, I'm not doing that. But I feel like we're in a different place in the country now. Obviously, you don't want to.
In office.
Yeah, I think you don't want to do. Obviously, we wouldn't do blackface, but I think if you're doing Santa hat dreads, that it's just gray hair, so it's like white people hair. I think I'm good.
Oh, all right.
I mean, we'll find out. Maybe some people might get mad. I don't know.
I'm curious. I don't know two buddies.
How you could get mad in this outfit though? Santa Claus with dreadlocks and a Santa hat and beard, and then a marijuana Jamaican suit, 2-piece suit that matches the shorts and shirt.
Is it no kids allowed?
I don't know.
I hope so.
I think there's kids on Royal Caribbean. But
kids are listen, not that I've ever been on a cruise and I also don't have children, but I'm going to speak from authority here. Kids on a cruise, worst idea ever. Unless it's a kid cruise. Maybe it's like a Disney cruise or something like that. Fine. But if you are and you're on your bachelorette party or bachelor party, or you're trying to get away from your family, and then there's just all these like little kids running around, that would piss me off.
Yeah. I mean, I would agree. There was this video I saw on Instagram, and it was a guy that took his family on a Disney cruise, and some waiter came up and took their order for drinks or something. He's like, "Hey, where's the casino?" And they went, "We don't have a casino on Disney Cruise Lines." And you could just see the color just drop from his face, and he was just ill, beside himself, because that's what you want to go on a cruise for, is drinking and gambling.
No,
it's what they're for. I mean, it is what they're for. You might lose all your money, but you have a good time doing it. And you get to dress up like Santa Claus, Reefer Santa, which I think will be fun.
I'm curious to know what friends are going along with you, or the two that have committed.
It's the Dan and Kev.
Oh, okay, that's what I thought.
Yeah, those there's some other ones that are kind of kicking it around. Most of them, I'm kind of offended because I sent out the message and didn't get very many responses back, like either way.
Do you feel like it was kind of short notice?
No, I think it's just like around Christmas,
Yeah,
I thought it was a good time to go because it's like the weekend before Christmas. So you're like kind of punched out anyways. Friday and then Monday, are you going to go to work I think Christmas is on like a Wednesday this year. So that's actually a good time, Christmas, for work. Do you know what your work's doing? You don't get the whole week off, I'm assuming.
I don't know. It's a temp job.
Oh, okay.
I also have to tell them I'm taking about basically the entire month of December off. I should probably let them know. Well, the thing is about that is the temp job was supposed to go until about November 15th.
Okay.
And then all of a sudden, unbeknownst to us, I inquired, I'm like, "Hey, are we going to finish this in time?" They go, "Oh yeah, the project's extending till like basically the end of the year." And I'm like, that would have been cool to know.
Yeah.
Before I booked my trip to Israel. So whatever, it is what it is.
And if you get fired, you get fired.
What are they gonna fire me? You can't come to work next week. Okay, well that was the last week of work anyway.
Oh no.
Oh no. Yeah. So
yeah. But I thought it was kind of a good time because you're kind of punched out, and Wednesday I think is a good time for Christmas to be, because usually it's just that swing, the few days before, a few days after, it's like, don't even bother. Don't even, there's no work going on. At least I think I'm lucky enough with my job that that's the case. I know for other people, that's probably not the case. So I'd be curious what's happened with.
You got to keep us updated on that. Because I feel like you've been to a lot of bachelor parties over the last few years.
I have, yeah.
And the fact that when it's your turn, when it's Big Bill's turn, crickets.
I've been abandoned.
Yeah.
That's all right. That's all right. I get it. And I wanted to just tell it, like, no pressure, because if you can't go, don't worry about it. Don't feel obligated to go. If you want to go, great. I want you to be excited.
How many people did you invite?
I don't know, maybe 10. But I got 20% success rate. So, You're 40 years old. Friends are, you don't need friends. You want to go?
Really?
No.
Oh.
No. All right, we're going to say goodbye to Radio City. We didn't talk about any stories. I had a bunch of them pulled up, but so sorry, Radio St. P, you get to hear personal gossip about us. So to make sure you tune in next week for hopefully less of that. But willsyoutube.com on Wednesdays, 6 p.m. We're live. So we hope to see you then, and hmbradio.substack.com, because we're going to talk a lot about animal cruelty. We're going to talk about AI. We got a bunch of stuff. So join us over there, hmbradio.substack.com, and goodbye, Radio St. Pete. All right. So I don't know if I want to, maybe I'll save this for the show we pre-record
Okay.
next week.
With this lovely racially ambiguous woman.
Yes. I'll save that. I did see this. Well, first, I want to do this one too, because you have some personal connections.
Yeah, you want to do that one?
Yeah, I'll save that one. I want to do this one too. All right, we'll do this because I feel like you're going to be more passionate about this. No kings over the weekend. I don't know if you know this, but we are ruled by a king.
We're in a monarchy?
We're in a monarchy.
Whoa.
Not really. Obviously. But the second round of the No Kings protest took place over the weekend, and it was well attended, I guess.
7 million people showed up nationwide.
You know, the funniest
thing?
They
were all illegal aliens.
The funniest thing I read about the No Kings protest was that the official people who put it on, which was sponsored by, I believe, the Communist Party of America and like George Conway and from the Lincoln Project and some people from the Bulwark, I believe, which is supposedly a conservative outlet, but they've kind of gone off the deep end. They organized these protests. They put out an official memo that said that because these were not only here in America, they went, I guess, worldwide in some areas. Because America really is the center of the world. I mean, people, even though they don't want to admit it in France and other countries, they pay attention to what America does because America is the big swinging dick of the world. They still are.
Word.
And so people pay attention, but they didn't want to offend any places that had a monarchy. So they didn't want to give off no kings. Okay, some kings in other places, no kings in America. So we're going to call it the No Tyrants Parade. And instead of no crowns, they put no clowns and encouraged people doing the protest to dress up like a clown Donald Trump and his administration.
North Korea's got a tyrant.
I don't think they had any protests in North Korea. Yeah, I doubt it. I would seriously doubt it.
No, I mean, just like you, I thought you said that people here didn't want to offend other people in different countries.
I think it was where the protests were taking place in the world that had monarchies. They changed it to no tyrants instead of no kings. Yeah. So that was, I don't know, some sense of irony there.
Yeah.
But let's check it out. Fox 13. Let's see what these people are saying.
Well, large crowds made their voices heard all across Tampa Bay during several No Kings demonstrations today. The protests aim to broadly reject what organizers described as President Trump's authoritarian agenda. The gatherings are happening all across the country amid the ongoing government shutdown, immigration raids, and National Guard deployments. As Fox 13's Danielle Zukoski reports, people here in the Bay Area have a lot to say for and against their cause.
The No Kings Day crowds were packed in across Tampa Bay. From Pinellas County to Tampa, protesters were energized and peaceful during their October demonstration.
There are no kings, there are no crowns, there are no thrones, and we're just sick of it.
The primary objective, highlighting what national organizers call the authoritarian leanings of the Trump administration.
I'm here today to support and defend the Constitution and the oath that I took as a military.
Do you think she's read the Constitution?
Wait, is she No Kings or is she like protesting the No Kings?
No, she's in the No Kings.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, she's got a Puerto Rican flag.
Yeah.
I doubt she's read the Constitution.
Oh.
You know what? I don't know if I've read the Constitution.
You know
outside
what?
of school.
I started looking up information about the Constitution 2 days ago because I didn't know anything about it.
We should all read that.
We
should
should.
know.
Do you know what year was ratified?
17. I just watched John Adams, the HBO miniseries, so I should know this, but I don't.
You want to take a guess?
No.
Take a guess.
1770.
Well, it was after the Declaration of Independence.
Okay.
1788. It was
1788.
ratified.
Okay.
Do you know who the main author of the Constitution was? I learned this week as well.
Yes, it was Thomas Jefferson.
Wrong.
Oh shit.
He was that was the Declaration of Independence. He was the main author there.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm talking about the Constitution, bud.
I don't know. I know John Hancock's got his
signature.
signature.
And he didn't really do much in terms of writing.
Yeah.
Authoring it.
Who?
James Madison, our 4th president.
James Madison.
Yes, Queen.
Yeah. See, I know I'm making fun of these people, but if I don't know this stuff, you know they don't. I'm sorry, but they know less than I do.
Mm-hmm.
Police officer in the U.S. Army.
But that did not stop people from addressing additional grievances with the current state of the country.
Today's protest is about oppression for all minorities.
What's wrong with him?
Well, oh, I see. I was like, why is he this is how stupid I am. I go, why is he wearing a keffiyeh with Italian colors? I'm like, that's silly.
Yeah.
I'm silly.
Do you think Jewish, this guy?
Probably like Hispanic.
I don't know. I think
By the way, I got some stuff about Hispanics I would like to share after this.
All right.
Taking away health care from seniors, children, and veterans. My husband's a veteran, and I wouldn't want him to lose that because then I lose that.
Back in the day.
Oh, did he? Did he lose it?
I don't know what they're talking about.
I don't either. No one does. They don't know. MAGA hate. Their door neck. I don't know. It's too long.
People in the street stopped Vietnam. Back in the day, people in the street got civil rights for individuals. Now, people in the street have to take democracy back.
At the Tampa rally, there were
Democracy is still that.
Democracy spoke.
It did last year
loudly,
and he's got 3 years left.
So buckle up, you old bag of bones.
about half a dozen people on the other side of this protest to share their opinions.
I want to encourage peaceful conversation, but a lot of times that doesn't happen. It's very hard to have debates here. A lot of people don't want to do that. So it is challenging. But
everyone is in shape. Everyone is like athletic, hot, sexy.
Well, I don't know if I would say this guy's hot.
He is hot as far as like a liberal goes.
Okay. I mean, he's got a mega hat on.
That makes him hot.
But I want them to know that some Mexican immigrants, like myself, who came here legally, are Trump supporters.
There were thousands of people at the protest. They assembled on Kennedy Boulevard and then marched through downtown. It was a peaceful demonstration. Reporting in Tampa, Danielle Zolkowski.
Yes, I saw Creative Loafing covering this, and they go, yeah, there was no violence, so I don't know what he's talking about with Antifa. So
just because they don't rear their head one day
at one place in the world, one data point that they don't exist. I go to Portland, Oregon, guys, and go check it out.
Yeah,
it's not going great over there. In fact, Andrew Callahan from Channel 5, he's definitely left wing. He went there, and I haven't watched the video yet, but it's like an hour and a half long. It seems to show a lot what's going on there, and people in that group that doesn't exist and things that they're doing. So I'm glad he did that, because I go back and forth on that guy. Sometimes I like him, the all gas no brakes guy. Andrew Callahan, Channel 5 Worldwide.
Mr. Worldwide, Pitbull?
No, not Pitbull.
Sorry.
Yeah. Anyway.
Sorry. No.
So yeah, that.
Can I let it rip on Hispanics?
I guess so.
Thanks. Many of you who are Hispanic, you are white. Okay? You're freaking white. You're whiter than me. You're white as hell. Your ancestors were Spaniards. They're colonizers. They're not brown people. Now, there are brown people. There are people that I know, people that I have worked with, that are descendants of the Aztecs, descendants of the Mayans. Actually, there was a girl that started at my jiu-jitsu gym this week, and she's very tiny, very small, and I was treating her very much like a child. I was like, wow, good job, amazing. And then I was driving home and I said, oh no, what if she's 40? And I mistook her for a child. So I reached out to the owner. I go, hey, you know that new girl blank that just started at our gym? I go, is she 12 or 40? I don't know if she is a child or a tiny Mayan woman. And she replied, LOL, she is 13. I go, okay. Good.
Oh.
Yeah, close. But I'm just saying that's a brown person, okay? You're from the Amazon, fine. You're a brown person. You're a Mayan descendant, fine, you're brown. If you, maybe your last name, and I'm just throwing that out there, maybe your last name is Gonzalez, but you are white as day, and you just keep saying, people go like, white, they'll say like, oh, white people, us Hispanics. I'm like, you're white. How does that not make you white because you're Hispanic? Do you know who your ancestors are? They are Spanish conquistadors who raped, pillaged, and stole from Montezuma II. Okay, those are your ancestors. So now you're a colonizer, and now you're like, I'm a Latina. No, you're a white piece of shit. But you're like, I speak Spanish. I go, I don't care what language you speak. You are white. You're freaking white. I don't care. I have brown hair. You're still white. I'm so sorry to break it to you. I'm not wrong about this. I see this everywhere. They go like, well, as a Latina, I go, bitch, you're lighter than khaki. You don't look anything like a Mayan woman. Shut up. Right? They're fucking white.
I agree with you.
So, and they'll never say I'm brown. They'll never go like brown. They'll go, I'm Hispanic. I go, I don't care. You're white. You can be from anywhere in the world and be white.
They have squeezed that in somehow. And it's really gone
undetected.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sorry. I'll just use this as a reference, but there is maybe someone that used to work at the radio station that we used to work at.
Uh-huh.
And she's very good at what she does. She's a spicy Latina woman. Mm-hmm. She doesn't work at our place anymore. I believe she's maybe a few hours south.
Not anymore.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
I think that's recent news.
Oh, damn. Okay. I've been off Instagram a minute, but
I mean, a lot of layoffs in radio.
Yes, it's bad. But I just remember her, doing the whole Latina thing. And she's like, us Hispanics and like, white people and Hispanic. I go, you're fucking white, dude. You're whiter than me. I'm sorry.
Well, it's not. You have to understand that, and it's probably still true. It's not really cool to be white. It hasn't been cool to be white.
It's coming
in a
back.
long time. It's always, and you might be right. It might be
coming back
because people have gotten so beat down that they're like, you know what? We're back. White boy summer, et cetera, et cetera. Many examples of this, but it was for a while there. It was kind of like, we're sorry. Yes, we understand how terrible we were to people back in the day. Sorry. And that our apology was not accepted. So it got beaten down, and eventually went, screw this. And then it became not apologizing anymore. But I understand why, like, you wanted to not, whites were kind of the out group for, I don't know, a few years at least.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Maybe still are.
I understand why they're trying to distance themselves, but I'm sorry, you're white. Like, even Louis C.K., like, he's like a ginger Jew. He was born in Mexico City.
Yeah.
Because maybe his family immigrated from Poland and went to Mexico. And now all of a sudden people like that are somehow Hispanic or brown. It's like, no, dude. They just happen to live in South America or Central America.
Yeah. Did get a super chat.
Hit it.
Blue Steeler. Anna, do you still do Cameo? I sent you a request on there.
Blue Steeler, I did get your request and I did ignore it. Do you want me to do it now? You sent me something weird. I also didn't know if the Cameo was somehow connected to Bubba's network.
Oh, yeah.
Because I originally signed up through there, and so I didn't want any sort of like him to get a notification that like I was making money on, you know what I mean? So I was just like, no, not worth it. Not worth the.
Is it your email?
It was forwarded to me. I got it, but also I didn't know how it worked.
Yeah.
Because I signed up like through Bubba.
Okay.
And the last thing I wanted was like, why the fuck is Anna doing Cameo, using my name? These are Bubba Army people, and she's still like hustling. I'm like, no. So I just didn't do it. I ignored it. So sorry.
Well, do you want to do it? Well, do you remember what the request was? Do it here.
Sure. Oh, it's gonna take me like a second to find.
Okay.
It was okay. Here, you have one request. It was like a really long. He wanted like my take on some stuff. Feel free to like put it in the chat, friend.
Oh. Okay. Yeah. Blue Steeler, load us up in
Cameo.
The chat.
Oh yeah, it was $10.50. Yeah, I wasn't about to do this for $10. Okay, these are the instructions. Can I read it to you, and maybe you can give me some insight on how to handle this properly?
Sure.
What is your take on slow runners on social media?
I don't know what that is.
Specifically, larger folks who seem to think that to begin running, they need to start with a marathon. Your thoughts on the term, quote, pace inclusive? I didn't know that was a thing.
I didn't know either.
Is a 25-minute mile really running no matter how much effort it takes? I'm not a gatekeeper runner. I just don't see why it's so important to run a marathon. If I want to learn basketball, I'm not going to register in the NBA draft to start. Thoughts? ? You would probably enjoy some the slow runners I found on Instagram. Enjoy your takes. You are more than well spoken on such issues than I am.
Does he mean big boned individuals?
I don't know. I don't really quite understand. It's like you wanted me to rip them, but you also wanted me to maybe give them some credit.
Oh, he doesn't want you to do it. He said, stop. Don't do it. Don't do it. He said, okay.
Thank you for the money.
Thank you. Thank you, Blue Steeler.
Sorry.
And I apologize.
Thank you and sorry.
So I don't know. Are we done with the No Kings thing? I'm sure there will be more. I told my uncle is a deranged boomer who's insane. I love the guy, but he's totally off the deep end. I'm like, dude, and he's a, what do you call a male widower? He's a semi-recent widower. So I was like, dude, I'm not kidding. I think you should go because there's probably a lot of people your age. I don't know what the like median age there is, but probably 60 years old, I would say. I think you got a bunch of young like communist freaks, and then you get the old boomers who are just like, healthcare, he's taking away our healthcare.
Wearing like jade jewelry necklaces,
Yeah. So I'm just like, dude, you should go and like try to pick up chicks.
Yeah, totally. That's actually great advice.
I hope you're not allergic to cats, but otherwise it's going to be wide open.
Cats.
Well, just because they have a lot of like cat ladies.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
So,
no, that's a great idea to meet people. That's how my cousin re-met his wife.
Oh yeah,
yeah, at a BLM protest. They reconnected. They knew each other in high school and fell in love after fighting for rights.
Is that right? How about that?
Now they live in Portland.
Well, I'm glad that it worked. And they have all their rights, and they don't need to protest anymore. Were your family from Portland? Did they do any protests?
Yeah, that's how they met.
Well, I mean, did they do any this past?
Oh, weekend? I don't know. My cousins who live in New York, the last Kings protest a few months ago, they did, and I'll just say, my mom wasn't very happy.
Oh no.
My mom just got back from her world tour.
Mm-hmm.
She went to the UK. She went to Mumbai. She went to Abu Dhabi, and she went to Rome. And I'm not going to discuss the details of her trip because that's private information.
Mossad trip.
Yeah. But she did make a comment that when she got to Rome, let's just say it kind of looked like Syria. Oh, no. She said, yep. And apparently they were writing some really mean things, graffiti. And I'm like, was it at least in Italian so you couldn't understand it? She's like, no, fuck the Jews was in English.
Oh, God.
I was like, cool. Well, at least you could know what's going on.
Yeah.
So that's cool. So yeah, she told me that I go, in Italy, really? And she's like, yeah. I was thinking it was like mostly UK, Sweden, like Netherlands.
No, it's everywhere.
Yeah, it's everywhere.
Everywhere except like Hungary, and I think
Poland.
Poland
No,
is kind of pushed. Yeah,
Poland
Poland's
is
pretty locked up.
strict, but I didn't realize. And it makes sense. Like Italy borders the Middle East, essentially. You know, right around the Mediterranean. So she just said there were tons of them, and I said, "Oh no." So I don't know how we got here. I feel like
it's going to be a great experiment. We'll see what happens in the next few years. But I mean, we got a bunch of people too. There's a bunch here too in this country. Not as much as Europe, but definitely a lot. And I mean, obviously the border was open for 4 years, so quite a few.
My coworker who knows my, let's just say, my leanings culturally and politically, let's just say, he was trying to have like, do you remember that moment during one of the debates between Hillary Clinton and Donald Trump, where they were asked, like, can you say something nice about the other? Do you remember that moment?
Kind of.
Watershed moment?
I don't remember what was said, though.
Donald Trump said Hillary Clinton had a lot of grit, essentially, that she doesn't give up. And Hillary Clinton said that Donald Trump had a wonderful family, like lovely children.
Oh, that's nice.
And so I was kind of given that same prompt, and a guy that I work with said, can you name one thing that you like about the other side? And I said, no. And I said, okay, fine, yes. And he said, what is it? And I go, best food on the planet. Best food. He goes, no, that doesn't count. I'm, that's the only thing.
What do you mean? Who's got the best food?
Like Middle Eastern.
Oh, I see. Not just, I thought you were talking about Democrats in America.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. I was talking about Muslims. Yeah. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I didn't make that clear. I was referencing Muslims. I was talking about, I talked to him about Israel and Palestine stuff a lot. He always makes jokes about, the genocide. Like we have a fun, it's really refreshing because he's a liberal or like leans Democrat, but he's like has a brain, and so do I. So we like make jokes about Donald Trump or whomever. But he asked me to say something nice about Muslims. And listen, there are lovely Muslims. That's not the problem. It's not the Muslims. It's Islam.
Yeah. Well, I think you still take individuals on an individual basis.
Yes. You can have non-violent Muslims, but you can't have non-violent Islam. Does that make sense? Anyways, great food.
Yeah. Well, I did think this was interesting. I don't know if anybody's going to care about this, but I saw this and I was like, oh, dang, it's really happened. We all know the cuts. We just mentioned one that happened in radio.
When did that one happen?
A few weeks ago.
Really?
Yeah.
What is this person doing, if I may ask?
What are they doing now?
Yeah.
I don't know. I do not. I don't think we're connected on social media anymore.
Oh.
But the radio, industry, FM radio, and really satellite radio too, just the whole gauntlet of terrestrial, traditional radio is not doing well. Lots of layoffs. And I saw that. I feel like the saving grace of where people are mostly listening to the radio is probably on your way to work, because you're catching traffic, you're catching, whatever show is on. Obviously we got good shows here in Tampa. Tampa's always had traditionally really good radio, like legendary people that have moved on to bigger and better things. And it's even still today, that's still the case. But having the radio in your car has been where people listen to the radio. And after that, I don't think they're really listening to radio very much, unless you're on you're a construction worker, you got it on the job site or something.
Me, a hair salon. You got some.
Yeah. And I mean, there's always radio on. Like the top listened to stations is like the Dove
94.9.
94.9 is really highly rated because
Eagle.
Eagle's up there too, because they're not offensive. It's just like music. It's not people talking about Muslims and Mexicans like we were doing here. Would sometimes do on air too when we were on FM radio. But it's just it's yacht rock and safe for doctors' offices and stuff, so those are always highly rated. But individuals, I think, listen in their car. Do I have this pulled up here? No, I don't. I saw this. Tesla is getting rid of, they already got rid of their AM radio transmitters in their cars. Now Tesla is dropping FM radio from entry-level models. I mean, if this follows suit, which I think other companies will follow suit, what does this mean? How long does radio have before it's just gone? Do you think? I know it's
maybe like 10 years.
10 years?
Or just like totally eradicated. Maybe 15 if we're lucky.
Well, I did see like the bone is on YouTube finally.
Yeah.
Oh my God, it took forever. I mean, I was telling them about when I started there, I was like, should be working on, and they had Bone TV going, and they had.
Yeah, that's an easy stream too.
It was an easy stream, but I don't know what the rules are, and probably they had to work it out. But other radio stations have figured this out before, like the ads, how it works over YouTube and what can get you, YouTube will obviously do copyright stuff. So if you have music in there, you can. So it's a mess, but man. I mean, just wasted years. And now you're just catching up. It's never too late to start. I mean, it is kind of the thing, but you're just behind the 8 ball by years and years.
Oh my God.
Where they could have been doing this.
Is that Holyoke Joe in the chat?
I didn't want to say anything because I don't want to get him in trouble.
Oh, I'm sorry. I have really bad eyes. I don't think it's like
it's probably not.
Sorry.
It's probably not.
Oh no.
That person, whoever that was, says without radio, everyone will be forced to use Starlink. Well, yeah. I mean, that's where media lives now, is online, and you can still get, like I said, person who commented that, you're still gonna have the shows that you like. Like Bubba's got a good job. He's been doing online stuff. Bubba's got a good following over there. I don't know how much money it's making him exactly, but. He's got a big jump. Like he started doing it, like 10 years ago, 15 years ago online. So, I mean, he's got a really good following over there. And, these other, and I feel like the Bone is just like
dragging
finally in the game now, but it's like,
almost too
it's
late.
hard. It's hard. I don't know how many subscribers. Yeah, we were, because Mike was doing that and just streaming the show on his YouTube page. I'm like, you should do that. Obviously good, smart. But I'm like, how is this working with your advertising? Because they were cutting out the commercials. They were just going to break, and then they would kind of play B-roll like Bone TV used to do. I'm like, how is this going to go over with the bosses? And, those, you're obviously stealing away people that would listen on the radio. Now are listening online, and they're not seeing the ads.
Yeah.
And radio is, ad supported. Obviously, it's free. I mean, it's not free for your time. You're going to have ads played
unless you want to pay for premium.
Well, there's no premium in radio.
Oh, I mean on YouTube.
Yeah, because they would just go to break, so it'd be they cut out the fee. But I don't know. I'm just I saw that, it piqued my interest just as a person who enjoys the medium, and I fear that it's just too antiquated now to kind of continue.
Yeah, it's really sad.
It is.
Still waiting for those. I mean, I have had no one reach out about it, so obviously you don't care, but still waiting to hear from a Philly station.
Yeah.
So fingers crossed. Maybe just like one of the loveliest groups of people I've ever worked with. They're just like lovely men, and especially on the heels of where I came from before.
Yeah.
They're like, we don't want to make you uncomfortable. I'm like, what? What? I'm like, you didn't call me a cunt at all today. They're just like, oh my God. I'm like, yeah, buddy. That's where I came from. So we'll see. I'll keep everyone in the loop. Hopefully there'll be a Christmas miracle.
Yeah. I mean, that's cool. I did get a hit on obviously got a hit last year that I was going to take. And then they found my Twitter feed and didn't hire me. I was supposed to have my own morning show in Wilmington, North Carolina. And I got one hit recently in Cody, Wyoming, of all places, which is actually pretty cool. I could totally see myself there. But then I saw the temperatures in the winter, and I'm like, oh, it's just like cold. Not only is it cold, which cold I don't even really mind so much. Windy cold, wind and cold. That I don't really like very much. But that was one where I guess it's potentially still in the mix, but I don't really know. I mean, other than that, I know you look for jobs every day, so do I. They're just not there.
They're not there. And if they are there, they're like part-time board operator.
Yeah.
In Kalamazoo, Michigan.
Even those are, I don't see very many of those even really. Yeah, I mean, like we're in a kind of a specific, what we're kind of looking for is the talk genre. And
yeah, I'm hoping for a low-tech revolution where people want to go back in time and, you know, maybe before there was the smartphone, you got to interact with people, you listen to the radio, stuff that was local and live. But yeah, I mean, I think we all see the writing on the wall. So
yeah, it's just too bad because I feel like there is, like, I think the Bone does pretty good in ratings. They just have a high, you know, people make money there because they got ratings, so they command dollars. So I don't know how much money that station actually makes, but I mean, maybe they're just breaking even. I don't know. Probably not. You wouldn't. It's still a business. So they must be making money.
No, they're
going
making,
into the coffers.
They're making money, but like, what a perfect time to enter radio. And like, let's just say for my Calta's sake, like just sailing into retirement in the next, like, let's maybe say 12 years, right when radio is like absolutely done, and you were the last of the great Mohicans, and you made it. You made bank, and you're done.
Yeah,
and you don't have to worry about it anymore. You know.
Yeah, so. I mean, Senning's good. Senning's got a show. He's, you know, seems to be doing. I don't know how much money he's making.
Yeah, that's what I would like to know.
I wanted to ask him so bad, but it's none of my business.
Of course not.
I cannot ask him that. So I won't. I know he's still on his original deal though. So maybe they worked out a new one though since then, because I haven't talked to him in a while. But
listen, AI is going to take all of the jobs. Forget about radio. Any job that you can think of is over. It is over for like 90% of jobs. And then the rest of the 10%, just wait a little bit longer for the machines to catch up.
Yeah.
And
I heard that the next millionaires are going to be plumbers and electricians.
I think that they definitely have more staying power than anybody who's a data analyst or does anything with a freaking computer. Because here's the thing, you just need a few innovators, a few like computer engineers to create the stuff. And then once that software can take over, it can replace like 80% of jobs, I think.
Yeah.
Even think about it. I mean, I know you've seen it, but like AI podcasts, AI newscasters, AI, soon it's going to be AI teachers.
But are you really, do you want to listen to AI? And think they probably could do it, that banters like we're doing here.
Let me tell you what I think about
they
this.
Were, you know, AI.
Let me tell you, our generation maybe not, because we're like, this is weird, I don't like this. Imagine that you're born into this, you don't know any different. This is normal just to hear computers talking with each other. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So for us, we're like, that's weird, I don't like that. But you know, you might acquiesce, or you just think about the people who are maybe, you know, 8, 9, 10 right now. Maybe that's I don't know if that's, I think that's Gen Alpha. When Gen Alpha comes to, you know, comes up in their 20s and 30s, I don't think they're going to be bothered by listening to machines talk to each other.
I don't know. I would think just being a human being that you would be like, because I mean, who even cares what human beings have to say if you're, you know, a broadcaster, really? But having two machines just bounce off each other and riff.
Well, what are people watching now? It's just brain rot bullshit. You know, maybe your cat, maybe people making oatmeal like me, maybe fatties. I don't know. Whatever it is, you're not watching, like, it's not like everybody's watching documentaries about the Constitution now and then, oh no, they're going to listen to machines talk. It's like, it's already brain rotted out. Yeah. I saw a coworker of mine. He's like border Gen Z millennial. I think he's 28. But I go, what the fuck are you watching? And the other guy turned around and goes, it's like Slam or Swam or something like that. And he's like, it's just brain rot. And I looked it up and I'm like, oh my God, terrible. It's what like a Nickelodeon style, like slime. You have to hold this and tell us a secret, and you know, woo, 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 like weird sounds, and I don't know.
Okay.
They just told me it was brain rot, and I believed it. So
yeah. Well, I mean, maybe you're right. That's very disheartening if that ends up being the case, because I thought maybe potentially maybe a saving grace of, maybe DJs go bye-bye and are replaced by AI, but maybe talk hosts maybe that would rejuvenate the talk genre because companies would have more money to spend on stuff like that because they're cutting salaries, maybe, but probably not. I think it's probably safe to say that's probably not going to happen.
Give it time.
We'll
it's
see.
Weird now, but how many things were weird in the past and now it's just what we do?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hate already Facebook is all AI content. Like half the content I see is, you could tell, generated by AI.
Yeah.
And people comment on it and are like, wow. I saw one, it was like a soldier had metal arms and he couldn't eat his hamburger.
Mm-hmm.
And some little girl came up to him and fed him the hamburger. And people were like, sweetness of a child is the only thing that can save humanity. God bless this little girl. And it's like, you're R-worded. I don't know what's wrong with you. How do you not know that that's
AI?
It's fake. Obviously,
sometimes one time it got me.
It gets me sometimes.
One time it got me, and I was like, "Wow, what an amazing sunset!" And I sent it to a friend. It was actually really embarrassing, and she goes, "I think that's AI." And I went, "Oh my god!" And I go, I told her, I said, "Erin, I go, I'm a boomer, and I go, sometimes I forget that that's like an option because it's getting good now."
It is really
it's getting good.
Yeah.
And so I forget that I'm like, oh yeah, what I'm looking at, unless it's like absolutely outrageously obvious, sometimes I forget that that's an option.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a nightmare for the judicial system in the coming years. Can you imagine? Look at this evidence we have. And then it's going to be AI generated. And then the hackers are going to go in and like clean up the digital footprint to make it seem like it's not AI when it is AI. It's just going to be an absolute nightmare when it comes to evidence. So good luck with that.
It's going to be a mess. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they released that Sora thing where you can just prompt, make a video of. You can make
a video of me not murdering that guy.
There's they're going to allow like porn. You to generate your own porn. Corn, I said. YouTube.
Yeah.
But generate those types of movies, and you could like put people in it. They
already started doing that.
I know, and now everybody can do it. And oh my god, we're like bullying is gonna go up a whole other level. Bullying used to be just would shove you into a locker at school, and
good old days.
And the online stuff, cyberbullying happened. Now they're gonna be able to like create videos of you pooping your pants and putting it
off in front of your grandma.
Yeah, just anything you
Billy,
want.
what are you doing? Ew.
And kids are stupid, so they'll believe it. It's just gonna oh my god, the can of worms that we opened that we just trusted these tech people with, and they said, yeah, do it. Screw it.
You won't. There's
gonna be a lot of I don't know what exactly the fallout's gonna be, but it's probably not gonna be good. But anyway, going off on a tangent here, we do have to go, but I just thought that was a big sign that Tesla puts out a lot of cars, and they're not putting radios in their cars anymore where people listen to the radio. If they do at all, it's sad. It hurts my heart, but you can't stop progress, you know. All right, everybody, thanks for tuning in. We'll have something next week. Either we'll record something or live stream Tuesday maybe or something. I don't know.
Brilliant.
WillsYouTube.com, the homemade broadcast at gmail.com. And please go subscribe on Substack. It's free. HMBradio.substack.com.
Thank you. Gave us the $20.
Yes. That was Blue Steeler.
Blue Steeler. Thank you so much.
You rock.
Sorry. Thank you. Goodbye.